Today we're talking about a special group of girls that many moms worry about, and those are the shy and quiet ones. Maybe your daughter doesn't give you attitude, she doesn't talk back, she doesn't cause big explosions in your house. On the outside, that can feel like a relief, right? But on the inside, you might be wondering, what's going on in her heart and mind? Because while she may not be acting out, her silence can be just as hard to read as the loud, dramatic emotions of other teens. And really, here's the truth, Mama. Sometimes rebellion doesn't look like slamming doors, rolling eyes, or shouting, "You don't understand me." Sometimes rebellion looks like sneaking, shutting you out, or keeping everything bottled up inside. So, if you ever looked at your quiet, timid daughter and thought, "She never tells me what she's really thinking. I'm worried, I don't know what's going on," then this episode is for you. If you are frustrated with how to get your teenage daughter to open up to you because all you want is to connect with her as you once did, you're in the right place. Hey, I'm Jeannie Baldomero, a former rebellious teen, now mom of 3 young adults, educator, and the mom mentor, equipping you to create open communication with your girl so she can come to you about anything, even if she's scared. So grab your oat milk latte, breathe, and let's do this together. Hey mama, the truth is kids today are facing more pressure, stress, and uncertainty than ever before. Whether it's middle school, high school, or preparing to head off to college, one thing hasn't changed. They're still looking to you for confidence, guidance, and resilience. That's why this moment matters. The Parenting for Confident Kids Summit, leading experts reveal top secrets to guide your kids' journey to resiliency, productivity, and well-being, is launching October 7th. It's to give you support, strategies, and encouragement that you need right now. It's hosted by Giovanna Vidal, and she's on a mission to bring families more confidence, resilience, and joy. And this is a free online event, which brings over 20 psychologists, educators, and parenting coaches, including me, yours truly. And I'll be speaking on guiding your teen to have the hard conversations with others. And I'd love for you to be there to join us. And here's why. Here's why showing up matters. The school year won't wait. Give your child the confidence to thrive through every challenge ahead. And the pressures aren't slowing down. Anxiety, uncertainty, and self-doubt are real, but they don't have to define your child. And you don't have to do it alone. Proven insights and encouragement from experts are here for you. Now, I get it, if you have a busy schedule, don't worry, she's got you. Every session will be recorded so that you can catch up whenever it works for you. We do start October 7th, so save your seats at parentingforconfidentkids.com/JEBA. And by the way, Mama, I know you're listening. This is also for your hubby, for your spouse, or your parenting partner. Your child's confidence is being shaped in this very moment. Let's make sure they see resilience, connections, and strength reflected back at them. So head on over to parentingforconfidentkids.com/JEBA. When I led a middle school girls group, I recall a few, not so much, but a few extremely shy and quiet girls in my group. And I often think of them because sometimes they're forgotten in classrooms, they're forgotten in growth groups, they're forgotten in large groups because they're just quiet. They love to blend in the background and they don't want to be seen. But I do see them. And let's talk about what may be going beneath the surface for these quiet girls. Well, they often feel things deeply, but struggle to express them. Just because she isn't talking doesn't mean she isn't thinking. Quiet girls really are often overanalyzing, maybe weighing their words, and sometimes keeping things to themselves because they're not sure how you're going to respond, right? Now, I don't want to blanket all girls who are quiet, but this is typical of, quiet, shy girls, right? And they also fear being misunderstood or judged. For some shy girls, silence feels safer than risking what someone will minimize their feelings or not get them, right? They don't want to be seen. They don't want to be brought to the surface. Well, it's not seen, but they do want to be seen. Let me preface that. Let me rephrase that. They don't want the attention. That's the word. They don't want the attention, but they do want to be seen. And they can appear obedient while still being sneaky because they don't explode outwardly. They may choose inward rebellion, like sneaking around, hiding what they're doing, or simply shutting you out emotionally. And they need connection, but they need it in smaller, gentle doses, right? Too much confrontation or intensity can really make them shut down even faster. So, mama, if your daughter is quiet, don't mistake that for easy, right? Still, waters really do run deep, and her silence may mean she needs you in a more intentional way. Maybe even more so than some of your other kids who are more expressive, right? So here are some 4 communication tips for you, mama, who have the quiet teen girls. So how do you draw her out without pushing her away? Well, number 1, create the safe, pressure-free spaces to talk. Now, pressure-free is key here. You don't want to corner her with, we need to talk right now. Instead, really choose moments where the pressure is low, like maybe driving in the car or quietly sitting while she's reading side by side, right? And having those side-by-side conversations often feel safer than face-to-face, right? So maybe driving in the car would be perfect. 2, use gentle, open-ended questions, right? Instead of, what's wrong with you? Or why won't you tell me anything? Maybe try, what's been on your mind lately? Or how did that make you feel? Right? These type of open-ended questions let her answer as much or even as little as she's comfortable with. And over time, she's going to learn that you're safe to share. 3, listen more than you speak. Now, quiet girls will test whether you'll actually listen before they share something. Now, when she does open up, don't rush in with advice or correction or lecture. Just pause and breathe and just enjoy that she's actually sharing, right? Give her your full attention. And a quiet nod or a simple, yeah, I hear you, goes further than you think, right? We don't have to fill in the voids and fill in the words that she may not be able to express. I think it's more of enjoying the fact that she's talking. Number 4, respect her pace, but really stay consistent. Don't give up when she shuts down. Keep showing up in small ways like little check-ins, maybe light conversations, doing shared activities together. It might feel slow, but you're building trust. And over time, she's going to learn she doesn't have to hide or sneak because you'll love her no matter what she shares, especially when you have been intentional with spending some time with her the way you do, okay? So mama, your quiet daughter may not be the one shouting for attention, but that doesn't mean she doesn't need you deeply. She needs your gentle presence, your patient listening, and your willingness to create a safe place for her to let her guard down, no matter how long it takes. And here's the hope. When you do the slow and steady work of building trust, those little moments she does open up, they're going to be golden. You're going to realize her quiet heart is a treasure, and you're the one who gets to be trusted with it. You got this, mama. Don't forget to head on over to parentingforconfidentkids.com/JEBA and save that spot for the Parenting for Confident Kids conference. That's parentingforconfidentkids.com/JEBA. Hey friend, if this podcast inspired you or encouraged you or helped you in any way, I'd love for you to share it. You can screenshot this episode and share it in your stories on social media or text it to a friend who can use the support. It's the best way you can thank me. I want to let other mamas know they are not alone. I'd love to stay connected with you. You can find me at raisingherconfidently.com. Until next time, live full of grace, Jeannie.